Okay, so yeah, just settle in and just start to notice how you're feeling. Notice what you're thinking about, what your energy level is. Maybe you're feeling relaxed, maybe you're feeling energized, maybe stressed or nervous or excited. So just notice without judgment, and then gradually, without forcing anything, just start to find stillness, find comfort in your chair. Start to relax the shoulders, find a comfortable spot for the hands, allowing them to be. And then just relaxing the feet heavy onto the floor. You can sit tall or relax the back into the chair for right now. And just start with a few easy breaths without forcing anything. Just bring your focus to the pattern of your breath currently. Notice if you're breathing deep or shallow, even, uneven. Notice if you're breathing into the chest or maybe already all the way down into deep into the lungs. Without forcing any changes, just notice. Acknowledge all the thoughts flashing through your mind as you gradually just start to put them away. Putting away any to-do lists or the schedule for the weekend. Anything you had to do this past week. Anything you should have done this past week, just let it go for right now. And allow yourself to start to arrive fully to the moment we're in here and now. Starting by observing within the body, noticing any tight muscles or anywhere you might want to spend a little bit more time when we get to the physical aspect of our practice. Any soreness, any pain. See if there are any muscles that are activating slightly that you can just soften a little bit. Relaxing through the thighs and the hips, the stomach and the chest. Softening through the expression, the jaw. And then starting to notice what's outside the body, feeling the support of the chair underneath the hips, behind the spine, feeling the temperature of the air around you, the texture of the clothing against the skin, noticing where the hair touches the face and the neck, feeling the weight and the warmth of the hands on the legs, the shoes and socks around the feet, the floor beneath them. Starting to take in the sounds around you as you continue to sink fully into this present moment. Starting with the sounds closest to you, noticing the sound of your breath. Noticing sounds in the room, the sound of the clock, the sound of your neighbors breathing. Noticing sounds a little farther away from down the hall in the next room. And maybe sounds from outside. The cars as they pass. Maybe the wind from time to time against the building. Stopping for a moment to observe anything you can taste or smell. And then observing what you see, even if it's behind closed eyes. Observing that darkness. Noticing any patterns of lights, any shapes. And then bringing the focus back to the breathing. Trying, if you can, to gradually start to deepen the breath. See if you can bring the breath all the way down as you inhale, filling up the lungs. Hold at the top. Exhale, let it go. And again, nice full deep breath in, keeping the shoulders soft. And exhale, let it go. Once more like this, nice full deep breath in. And exhale, release. Releasing control of the breath. Just notice the effects that the oxygen has had on the body. Maybe the muscles are just slightly more relaxed. Maybe the nerves are just that much more calm. And the mind just that much clearer. Before we begin with the physical aspect of our practice, just taking a moment, feeling gratitude towards yourself for setting this time aside to take care of yourself, to replenish your energy, and for doing something kind for your mind and your body. And then remind yourself why you're here. Set your intention. Is there something you're looking to find or something you're looking to let go of? Just remind yourself what that is. Maybe just searching for peace, peace of mind, peace in the body. Maybe just looking to release the tension you have on a particular thought or event that's weighing on you. Maybe just looking to let go of that a little bit. Whatever it is, just hold that intention in your mind for a moment. Imagine you've already accomplished it. And imagine how that feels in your body. The peace and relaxation that brings to you. Hold on to that for a moment. And then just let it go. Allow it to come to you in its own time, naturally, without force. And when you're ready, we'll get started with our neck rolls. So on your next inhale, lengthen the spine, tailbone roots down, top of the head grows up. And exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, coming up, ear over shoulder. Exhale, down through center. Inhale, up to the opposite side. Exhale, down through center, matching the pace of your breathing. Inhale is up. Exhale is down. Noticing right away the sensations in the body. Any pinching feeling, just back off from that area. Maybe you find you're moving with more freedom today. Sometimes the warmer weather can help us to move a little more freely. Or maybe you do have some soreness and some resistance and you want to pause and take a few deep breaths before moving on. Just notice what your body's asking for and honor that. Keeping the head heavy, matching the pace of your breath. Pausing anytime you need to. Maybe doing a few full circles if that speaks to you. Nice, long, deep breaths. Easing yourself into your practice. Nice and gently. Allowing the face to stay soft. Maybe the eyes are closed here. Just gradually slowing the breath in a way that feels natural and not forced. Few more breaths like this. Just enjoy the moment. Enjoy the release. Unpacking any stress or tension that's been stored on the shoulders between last week and this week. When you're ready, coming to rest, chin to chest, holding here. Nice and tall through the spine. The head is tipped down. Inhale, take it to center. Exhale, ear over shoulder, either side is fine. If you want to, add the hand as an extra stretch. And then if you want to today, go ahead and reach the opposite hand away, just creating tension down the side of the neck and the arm. Great. Big breath in and exhale, release. Great. Inhale, grow tall. And exhale, other side, same thing. Maybe add the hands, maybe reach that arm away. Great. Releasing through the neck and the arm. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Great. Hands to the sides. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Great. As you inhale, just imagine welcoming in all the sunshine today, this beautiful weather. Exhale, just letting go of anything that still feels heavy or dark in your life. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, lower down. Once more, we're going to bring the hands behind the head. Inhale up. Exhale very gently, hands come behind the head. You can always bring the hands to the knees here if you'd rather. We're trying to keep the elbows as open as possible when you're ready. Seated cat and cow. Inhale, heart comes forward. Exhale, we're rounding. Good, match your breath. Inhale is front, exhale is back. Just do what feels good here. Good, nice, easy breaths. Following the pattern of your breathing. Stretching through the spine and the chest, energizing the body here. One more big inhale. When you get there, don't rush. Exhale, you can float the hands down to the knees and we'll come into our circle. So inhale, sweep the body across the front. Exhale, back. Inhale, front. Exhale, back. Great. Match your breath. You can lean into it or you can let the spine move all as one piece, straight up and down. It's up to you. Just do what feels good. Reverse direction when you're ready. Inhale across the front. Exhale across the back. Great. Once more. One more round of breath. Take your time. Next exhale, just sit tall. Drop the hands to the sides. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Once more, bring it up. Exhale, hands back behind the head. And again, if this is too much, you can always just bring your hands straight up if you'd rather. We're going to inhale, grow tall. Exhale, elbow to the ceiling. Either side is fine. Just keeping the elbows nice and wide. Stretching under the arm, around the ribs. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Good. Creating that opposition. So try to make sure you're not leaning out of the chair. That opposite hip is really pressing down. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, center. And exhale, switch. Inhale, center. And exhale, slowly release the arms. Great. Rolling out through the shoulders. Good. Dropping the hands. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good. See if you can make this your slowest round yet. Inhale as you breathe up. Exhale, lower it down. Great. Once more. Taking your time. When you get to your next inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, we're going chair twist. Either side is fine. So opposite elbow towards the opposite knee. Looking up towards the ceiling if that's comfortable to you. And inhale back to center. And exhale, switch. Holding, breathing. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. You can stay here, or if you want to mix it up, you can take the arms open wide and just keep the twist here. One more big breath in. Exhale, hands come back to the heart. And then inhale, coming up. Great, same thing, other side, exhale. Great, staying right like this, or you can open the arm. One more big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, take it center. Great, releasing the hands. We're coming to our forward fold now. So maybe think of something you want to let go of, and you could just imagine dropping it on the floor during your forward fold. So inhale, grow tall. And exhale, start to melt forward, go as far as you'd like. You can come all the way down. You can stay up on the elbows. You can do the same thing you always do, but you don't have to. Find your breath. Notice where you feel it first in the body, where you're feeling the stretch. Notice as that changes, and maybe you need to change your position as you go. Just notice. I'm going to hold here for a few breaths. Just focusing on your breathing, focusing on that feeling of letting go. Changing the position as often as you need to. Few more breaths here. Just notice where your mind goes as things get quiet. We'll take one more big breath in, inhale. And exhale very slowly. We're working our way back up. Take your time. Great, give yourself a second here. Just feel that lightness. Feel the blood just rush back down. Relax through the shoulders. Observe the sensations. How do you feel? And just notice. Let the breath calm a little bit without forcing it. We're coming into our pigeons next, taking your time. We'll start with the right leg. You can do the modification by crossing the ankles, or you can bring the ankle up onto the opposite knee. From here, we're sitting tall, inhale. And exhale, slowly coming forward. Great. Holding here. Find your breath. Again, just observe the sensations. Nice big stretch for that hip. Long, deep inhales. Nice, slow exhales. Few more breaths here, just staying with it. Adjust anytime you need to. Let's take one more big breath in. Exhale slowly. Go ahead and work your way up. We're going to hold the pigeon position for a moment here. When you're ready, inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, we're twisting, reaching across for that knee with the left hand. Right hand can just rest, hold on to the back of the chair or wrap behind your back. Whatever feels good to you, we're gazing over that back shoulder. Maybe you find a focal point, or maybe you take a few moments with the eyes closed. Find your breath and just hold here, let the toxins squeeze out of the spine. Sitting up nice and tall. Keeping the shoulders as relaxed as you can. One more big breath in, inhale. Exhale, slowly releasing. Great. We'll release that leg. You can bend it and stretch it. Circle out the ankle, squeeze the toes, whatever feels nice. Great, and then we'll start to transition to the other side, left leg on top. We do the modification or the full pose. And then when you're ready, nice big inhale. Exhale, folding, coming up and over that leg. Find your breath. Might be different on one side. Just notice. And then focus on your breathing. Few more breaths here. Just calling your mind back as often as you need to. No judgment. Just redirecting to your breath. One more big breath in here. Inhale. Exhale slowly. Start to work your way up. Coming to our twist. When you're ready, inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, the right hand reaches across the knee. Left hand can rest. Hold on to the chair or wrap behind your back. And keep the eyes closed or find a focal point over your shoulder. Something to observe. Just a simple object that doesn't cause your mind to go on a long journey. Maybe just ask yourself what about its color, its texture, its shape. Just very simply staying here in the moment. Pulling it nice and tall through the spine. One more big breath in. And exhale slowly, starting to release. Good. Go ahead and release the leg. Maybe bend and stretch it. Good. Circle out the toes and the ankles. Great. We're going to come next to a wide leg position. It's going to be as wide as you want. You can have your knees still in front of you or maybe open to a side more. Just see what feels good. We're keeping the knees right on top of the ankles, so trying not to let the knees cave forward. And from here, taking the fingers on the inside, thumbs in the back, elbows up. Inhale here. Exhale, we'll just drop the right shoulder forward. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, center. Exhale, release the hands. We're going to do a few side stretches here. So when you're ready, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale, tall. And exhale, over. You can lean on that hand or elbow, whatever feels best. You can play around with it. We're trying to keep the heart as open as possible, almost like you're trying to lift it towards the ceiling. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left hand goes down. Inhale, tall. And exhale, over. Great, hold it here. Breathing. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, grow tall. And exhale, over. Same thing, you can hold here or take that top hand, flip the palm to the ceiling, and then start to press it back behind you, like you're reaching for something on the wall behind you, just to open through the chest. Good, take it back up and around. And inhale, center. Exhale, left arm comes down. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, up and over. Stay or flip the palm. Press the arm behind you. It's up to you, just opening through the chest. Great. Inhale, back around. Exhale, hold it. Inhale, tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Great. Release the knees. Do a little windshield wiper, just rock them side to side. Great. Okay, we're just going to release the hips from that a little bit. So you go ahead and hold on to one knee and then the other. So we're just going to circle. Big or small circles, whatever feels best to you. And then if you want to, you can do open and close. Good. Same thing, other leg. When you're ready, take your time. Good. And then when you're finished, we're going to come into our camel pose. So coming to the edge of your chair, hands to the low back, fingers point down, elbows and shoulders squeeze towards each other. You can drop your head if that feels safe, or you can keep your neck supported. Stay here or come into the full pose, fingers pointing towards the hips. Place the palms on the chair and then pressing into the chest. Find your breath here. One more big inhale. And exhale, release. Great. Dropping the hands. A few sun breaths with chair pose. You can always choose to just sit or just stand. Inhale, we'll take it up. Exhale, make sure your toes are pointing directly forward and take it back down. Good. Find your breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. A few more. Great. We'll stay on our feet for the next one. Take your time. Don't rush. Just get there when you get there. Exhale, hands come to heart center. You can hold here. You can find your mountain pose, whatever feels best. And just take a moment here to pause and notice how you're feeling after all of your warm-up stretches. Maybe wiggle around a little bit. Notice any differences. Maybe some tension has started to release a little bit. Maybe you're noticing other areas that you might want to focus on as you go through your practice, the rest of your practice. And then letting go of what you found, just bring your focus to your feet. Feel yourself standing here in this moment, standing tall, standing strong, top of the head growing up towards the ceiling. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. Just pausing here for another moment to be grateful to yourself. Grateful for this time that you set aside for yourself. Just pause for a couple quiet breaths. And then when you're ready, we'll start to turn to face the seat of the chair for our tabletop position. Take your time. Good. When you're ready, you can get there any way you like. Inhale and exhale. So wrists are right underneath the shoulders and ankles right underneath the hips. Cat and cow here. You can bend your knees if you're feeling really tight, or keep your legs straight, whatever feels best. Inhale is to arch. Exhale to rest. Take your time. When you're ready, you can start to switch to just any organic movement, just wiggling around here in this position, getting into the spine, any areas that need some attention. Maybe you do barrel rolls with the spine. Maybe you circle the shoulders and hips over the wrists and ankles, or maybe you just wiggle. It doesn't have to be anything structured. Just getting into those sticky spots. Great. One more big breath in. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, sweep up to stand. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Great. We're going to take our forward fold next, so you're welcome to still use the chair or hold on to the legs for support or just reach for the floor. Just stretching out the whole back of the body. So slowly when you're ready, inhale, extend. Exhale, floating down. Work your way down slowly. You can start on the chair, come to the elbows if you want to. Reach for the legs or reach for the floor. If you have a runny nose or if you get dizzy, you can keep the head kind of lifted in this pose. If you feel safe enough, you can drop it. Just see what works for you. Find your breath. Maybe you find some movement, maybe bending one leg and then the other. Maybe lifting one heel at a time or swaying the hips. Or maybe you find stillness here. Stretching through the whole back of the body. A couple more deep breaths. When you're ready, bend the knees. Inhale, start to work your way up. You can use the chair for support. And then sweeping the arms up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. And just give yourself a moment here. When you're ready, we'll come into our little twist, just taking the feet wide and giving the arms a swing. Great. Just letting momentum catch the hands and allow the movement to get smaller and smaller gradually, very slowly. Great. Until you're eventually back to center. Good. Okay, we're going to come to stand behind the chair. A little bit of room behind you. You'll want a little bit of room behind you. Okay, we're going to start with our downward facing dog. So 2 hands on the chair, and we're just going to walk the feet back behind. You can go as far as you want with this. If you want to do the full pose, press the head through the elbows, but you don't have to go that far if that's not comfortable. Do what feels good. Nice stretch for the chest, the low back, the legs. Couple deep breaths here. One more inhale. And exhale, start to roll your way back up, walk towards the chair. Great. Okay, we'll do a few lunges here. So let's go ahead and step that left foot back behind. Right leg bends, make sure the knee is right on top of the ankle. You can keep both or one hand on the chair. Otherwise, inhale, we'll lift. Great, warrior one. Find your breath here. Press into the ground with both feet. Relax the shoulders. Energy in the fingers. Big breath in. Exhale, hands come down towards the chair. Great. We're going to take our warrior two. So opening up the back leg. Hands reach open to the side. You can keep one hand on the chair or reach both. Great. Bending into that front knee, keeping it right over the ankle. Gazing over your front fingers. Good. Stay here or we'll do our dancing warrior. So we'll inhale, bring it up. Exhale, lower down. Great. Inhale, straighten both legs. Exhale, back to warrior two. Once more, inhale up. Exhale down. Good. We'll release the hands back to the chair, turn the toes in the back to warrior one position. And then we're going to do revolved warrior two. So take a breath in. Exhale, we're twisting. So now your right hand is reaching behind you. Left hand starts on the chair. And then if you want to, you can extend it over the chair. Good. One more big breath in. Exhale, release. Good. All right. Feet together. Pedal through the feet. And then we'll repeat that on the other side. So just go ahead and step the right foot to the back. Bend that left knee right over the ankle. You can keep one or both hands on the chair. Or inhale, lift. Hold it here, warrior one. Pushing down through both feet, lifting up through both arms. Relaxing both shoulders, find your breath. Big breath in. Exhale, hands come down to the chair. Opening up that back leg. Then we're coming to warrior two. Right arm reaches behind. Left arm reaches over the chair if you want to, or you can keep holding on. Nice and strong in your warrior two. And we'll take it to dancing warrior. Inhale, stretch the legs, lift the arms. Exhale, back to warrior two. Great. Twice more, follow your breath. Good, once more. Good, big breath in. Exhale, drop that left hand to the chair, take the right foot, turn it back to face the chair, back to warrior one position. And then we're twisting our warrior two. So take the left arm behind you. Good, and then you can extend that right arm over the chair if you want to. Good, holding here. Nice and tall. One more big breath in. Exhale, coming back around, stepping the feet together. Good. Puddling through the feet. Great. Okay. Coming to stand behind the chair, finding our mountain pose. So pressing down into both feet. Here we go. So go ahead and find the ears right on top of the shoulders. Think about straightening up the back of the neck. Chin parallel to the ground. If you like to work with a focal point, go ahead and identify what you think will work for you. Pressing down evenly into the front and backs of the feet. And then when you're ready, maybe shifting onto one foot. Maybe you keep both feet down. Maybe you do a kickstand. Remember, You can be anywhere on the leg, just don't press your foot against your knee. It's gonna be higher or lower than your knee. Maybe you do the same hand position you usually do. Maybe you try something different. Whatever you think is gonna work for you. Or even if you don't know if it's gonna work, feel free to try it, play, have fun. Find your breath. Great, take another big breath in. And exhale, come on down. Great, work it out. All right. Same thing, other side. So planting the feet down, lifting the head up. Go ahead and start to transition onto one foot. Good, and just slowly growing into your tree pose. You can use the same hand position or try something else. Long, deep breathing. That was good. Oh, that was good. You got a balance there.
I read this article about good for 5 exercises good for fibromyalgia.
Oh,
You know what number 1 was?
tree pose? Really? Weird.
Well, I think it gives you, I don't know.
Oh, interesting, interesting. All right, you can work your way down when you're ready. Great, shake it out. Good. All right. We'll go ahead and work our way back down into the chair. Okay, and just allow yourself to get comfortable here.
I
Take a
didn't
breath.
look any further.
Oh, you were like, nope, not interested. That's funny. When you're ready, we're gonna find ourselves back where we started. So we're gonna come back into one more series of neck rolls. So inhale, we'll lengthen through the spine, and exhale, dropping the chin to the chest. Great. When you're ready, find your breath. Your inhale is up, your exhale is down. Your breath might be a little quicker since we just went through all of our more active poses. That's okay. So try not to force it, just allow it to slow down gradually and naturally. Bringing yourself back down. Back into the moment. Feeling all the sensations as you go through the stretch, noticing any differences from earlier to now. Allowing the head to be heavy and the shoulders are still. Spine is tall, just the head is isolated, moving here. Pausing anytime you like, doing a few full circles if you need to. Slowly, gradually bringing the movement to stillness. You can go ahead and relax back into your chair. If there's any final movements or stretches you want to take before finding stillness for your meditation, you can do that now. And just start to grow heavy. Release any clenching in the thighs or the hips. Start to release through the stomach and chest. Allow for movement with your breath. Start to soften the expression, allowing the space between the teeth, relaxing the tongue, smoothing out the forehead. Finding a comfortable position for the hands, one that allows the shoulders to just droop down naturally, and allowing the feet to be heavy. Observing your breath once again. Gradually seeing if you can deepen the breath. Starting to ask yourself, maybe it's a good time to start lengthening the exhales. Sending that signal to your brain that now is a safe time to relax. Preparing for your meditation. This healing time of rest. Maybe counting the breaths. Exhaling for slightly longer than your inhale. Maybe inhaling for 4, exhaling for 6. Maybe your numbers are smaller or larger than that. Just seeing what works for you. Maybe adding the hold between the inhale and the exhale. Gently, just calming the body as you prepare for your meditation. Lengthening the exhales. Now letting go of your breath count. Shifting your focus to get ready for your body scan. Starting today with the top of the head, the back of the head, the ears, the forehead and eyebrows.
It's gonna screw up my whole day.
I'm so sorry. Mixing it up. The eyelids, the mouth and the teeth and the tongue, the sides of the face and the ears, sides of the neck, back of the neck, throat, collarbone, tops of the shoulders and the backs of the shoulders, the upper arms, elbows, lower arms, wrists, palms of the hands, backs of the hands, all 10 fingers, the shoulder blade, the spine, the rib cage, the heart and the lungs, the stomach, the waist, the hips, all around the thighs, all around the knees, the shins and the calves, the ankles, tops of the feet, bottoms of the feet, and all 10 toes. The entire right side of the body, the entire left side of the body, the entire front of the body, and the entire back of the body, the entire top of the body, and the entire bottom of the body, the whole body, calm, safe, resting and healing, relaxed, heavy into the chair. For our meditation today, coming into a gratitude meditation. So just taking a moment, starting with a specific place that you feel very grateful for. This can be somewhere you've been once, somewhere special. It can be somewhere that you go every day, like your bedroom or your kitchen. Maybe even your favorite store or your favorite vacation spot. Just taking a moment, thinking about this place and how it makes you feel when you're there. Hold that emotion in your body. And then let it go. Moving on next to a memory that you're really grateful for. Just thinking of a time when you were very happy, maybe excited even. Maybe a special event, special party, or maybe just a simple everyday moment. Maybe just remembering a time someone gave you a good laugh. And remembering how that made you feel when that happens. Holding that emotion in your body for a moment. And then letting it go. Now starting to remember something that you own that you're really grateful for. Maybe it's something special or sentimental, like a piece of jewelry, or maybe something useful that you use every day, like your car. Just think for a moment, something of yours that you really enjoy looking at or using. Imagine how you feel while you're using this object or enjoying it. Holding that emotion in the body for a moment. Letting go of that and just bringing yourself to think of a favorite food or drink that you're really grateful for. Imagining its smell, its taste, texture. Maybe it's your favorite sandwich that you make every day at lunch. Or maybe it's something special that only comes out on certain holidays. Just imagining how you feel when you know you're going to get to enjoy this dish. Holding that feeling in your body for a moment. And then letting it go. Now just allowing all these feelings of happiness, peace, excitement, and gratitude to just swirl up inside the body. We'll hold these feelings inside for a few minutes while we rest quietly in our meditation. My voice will call you back into the room when it's time. very slowly, just start to call your attention back into the room and back into your body. Maybe you keep the eyes closed at first and just wiggle the toes and fingers. And just let those small movements start to get bigger gradually. Maybe you do a few full body stretches or a few sun breaths, just calling in your energy back. Maybe a few neck rolls or cat and cow. Whatever feels good to you. Slowly, when you're ready, just taking a seat in the chair. We'll seal our practice with a final sun breath, dropping the hands. We'll inhale, sweep up overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job.